Welcome back. We're staying in South Africa, where, like other parts of the world, the new year has been heralded with lots of gratitude and great expectation for an even greater year. Some of the people Channels Television spoke with wished for nothing but the very best for everyone in 2018. Our Johannesburg Bureau Chief, Betty de Beer, reports.
It is my hope and prayer that we will have a prosperous 2018.
Happy New Year for family.
It was indeed an eventful 2017, a truly mixed bag that ended with the emergence of a new leader for South Africa's ruling African National Congress.
We declare Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa as the new president of the African National Congress.
We are called upon to act against corruption, as our declaration says. We are also called upon to act against corruption and other economic crimes prevalent in both the public sector as well as the private sector.
2018 is filled with annually renewed hope for a greater year ahead, and we heard from real royalty.
The year 2018 is a year of hope, and it's a year we should look up to with a lot of expectation, and we should do everything to be together in peace, work in peace, cooperate with the government to ensure that the programs of government are implemented.
We also heard from entertainment royalty.
To my fellow Nigerians and channel viewers, this is going to be the year of your life. Happy New Year.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your homie Stanley Anna from Cameroon. You can call me Mr. Caramel. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year on Channels. Let's go.
I wish you a Happy New Year. Enjoy 2018. Follow your dreams. Push. Don't give up. Take a risk.
From Nigerians living in South Africa and friends of Nigeria alike, it's best wishes all round.
Happy New Year to everyone. This new year will be a year of success, a year of progress, and a year of fulfillment of promises.
Happy New Year 2018. The year we pray shall be the beginning of a new dawn in our nation.
Happy New Year, my people. 2018 be better than all the previous years put together.
And the final word comes from the United Nations #2 officer.
You know, it is one about taking a recommitment to being unified, because, you know, we are better together than apart. We have a great leader in President Buhari, and I think we need to get behind him and realize our aspirations.
From us as well, it's a very happy 2018. From Johannesburg, South.
Now let's turn to Liberia, where newly elected President George Weah faces high expectations in a country regarded as one of the poorest in the world, with an extremely underdeveloped economy, largely due to the First Liberian Civil War in 1989 to 1996.
Crammed into tumble-down shacks on a sandpit that the Atlantic Ocean is steadily devouring, the residents of Liberia's most notorious slum, West Point, have one common desire: an end to their daily struggle with dire poverty. Support for Liberia's newly elected President George Weah was high amongst the 75,000 people who live in West Point in the capital, Monrovia, during the recent presidential elections, and many now have high expectations of the new president. Jobs are few in West Point, and many residents spend the hot afternoons playing checkers or fixing fishing lines in the shade. West Point's problems are echoed in varying degrees across Liberia, which has relied heavily on international donor support since the end of the war in 2003. Before the first round of presidential polls, residents told the media that they wanted to see change because outgoing Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was not helping the common people. Today, many rejoice that the country voted for that change and expect Weah to bring them jobs and better housing.
We expect the government to create job facility create means, vocational schools, so that youth will go there and learn something, so that they will not even be all the things about going on the street to go cause trouble and other things.
Where won in a presidential runoff with more than 60% of the vote against Vice President Joseph Boakai, whose party has been in power for 12 years. He says he wants to improve the country's roads. Critics say he lacks political experience, but he won a clear majority with 98% of the votes counted. While the world has feted President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, for keeping the peace after a prolonged civil war, those living in West Point take a dimmer view of her 12-year tenure. Ware grew up in Claratown slum in Monrovia and went on to become the only African to win the FIFA World Player of the Year, starring for AC Milan, Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea. His popularity at home fueled a previous run for president in 2005. He won the first round then, but lost the second round to Johnson Sirleaf, whom he will now succeed.
The corruption, you have to attack it. You got to look at people personally as friends or brothers and sisters and prosecute them. That's why Manaseli failed to prosecute people, because he felt that these are the friends, they and they done together when at the same school. So but for George, we have to prosecute people because he wants for a good need. He has set a need in the international community.
George Ware now has to deliver on his campaign promise that he can make a difference.
We want to see infrastructure. We want to see that the ministries, the government stop renting houses from individuals.
However, Ware's critics say he has offered few concrete policy proposals. His choice of running mate has also raised eyebrows. Jewel Howard Taylor, the ex-wife of Charles Taylor, a former president of Liberia who is serving 50 years in a British prison for war crimes in neighboring Sierra Leone.
And that's our program today. Thank you for watching. I am Bisi Adebayo.